Welcome in to Copper Hills Basketball, presented by Ken Garf, only on the Rewind Sports Network, as the Copper Hills Grizzlies prepare to kick off region play as they take to the road to take on the Bingham Miners. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Excited to be here tonight for what has been one of the premier region rivalries in the state for the last decade plus. And this year, will both teams come in with losing records, but hoping to kick off region play in a positive note. We'll start with the visiting Copper Hills Grizzlies, 4-8 on the year for Coach John Watkins and his group. It is a group led by Logan Whitehour, the 6'4 junior, averaging 18 points per game. And then you've got the 6'5 senior Kyson Hymas, the other double-digit scorer. Great cast around them, including the young freshman Isaiah Reiser running the point. He'll be tested tonight as we've got a freshman-on-freshman special for you as we introduce the Bingham Miners. 4-9 for Bingham. Got off to a bad start. 0-6 out of the gate for Bingham. But the offense has started to find its way. And talking with Coach Stratman, said, look, we had scores that weren't scoring early. Well, they're scoring now. And you talk about some of those scores. You can start with Luke West, the freshman guard. I've heard a lot about this kid. Can't wait to see him tonight. And Stockton Tuller, the junior, averaging 10 points as a game per as well. Carson Bagley, 11. There's a lot of pieces here. KJ Jensen, Braden Whitehead, guys we'll talk about for the Miners as, again, kicking off region play here in Region 3 by taking on the Grizzlies. Both teams trying to learn from their non-region schedule as Region 3 to start. Up next comes the Certified Fleet Management jump ball to tip it off. Bingham in the home whites. Copper Hills in the road navies with the script. It's a fantastic look for the Grizzlies as Region 3 basketball underway here on KSLSports.com as the opening tip controlled by Hymas. And the Grizzlies bring it up the floor. This is the freshman Reiser handing that off to Hymas. Over with Austin Howick. Howick back with Hymas. Kyson sees that lane open up, driving off the window, won't go. Loose ball gathered by Pomerantine. Howick on the drive, off the window, won't go. Whitehead there with the board, and that's one of the items for Coach Watkins is how do they deal with the center, Braden Whitehead. Came off the bench last year for Bingham, now has been a starter. He's been fantastic, almost a double-double per game as that three rimmed out there on the first shot of the game for Luke West. He is the freshman for the Miners. Here is the freshman duo as Reiser coming near side. Whitehour, nice patience, whistle here, and we've got our first foul of the game. Gonna go here on Bagley. Carson picking up his first team foul on the Miners. And it will be free throws here for Logan Whitehour. Talk about the team leader in points per game, 18. And he's got a chance for an early two here as he makes the first for the Grizzlies. And Logan at the line. Split it. 1 for 2 on the trip. West across the timeline here for Bingham. Looking for Whitehead, well defended. And Copper Hills gets the turnover. Grizzlies on the run. Josh here showing a little patience. Good decision there as West was, thought it was West. It was not. It was Caden Jensen. KJ was there. And my apologies because I saw the 2 on KJ and I got confused. But how about the reverse there from Pomerantine? Loose ball gathered. The Copper Hills defense to the tune early. Whitehour pull up here from 17. First field goal for Logan. 6-0 or 5-0 to start. Blocked away by Pomerantine. And that was on the big man, Whitehead. Boy, that Copper Hills defense. Good to go early. Reiser looking to drive here. That was KJ Jensen. Want to correct that. Hymas, the corner three, won't go. Here is the freshman, Luke West. Coming up the floor, Bagley trying to back down Howick. Now Carson works over to West, trying baseline, and we've got a stoppage here. A foul called here on Pomerantine, was trying to get in position. No, they actually called that on Wideauer. My apologies. First team foul there on Logan. Pull up short on the shot by Tueller. Kyson Hymas. Tueller racing back. He's the last to touch it. It'll stay here with Copper Hills as bodies to the floor for both sides. Kyson looking to drive. Whitehead. Boy, Copper Hills thought probably could have been a foul there. Bingham happy with it. And Whitehead that time ran in to Luke West. And they'll turn it over. Boy, just unfortunate. Luke doesn't have eyes in the back of his head, and Whitehead thinks he's going to do something else and run into each other. Another Bingham turnover here early. We talked about this being a premier rivalry. How about both student sections showing out tonight? Of course, had a great rendition of the national anthem brought to you by the South Jordan Community Choir. As that take by Wideauer there off the window, and a foul here on the loose ball. And this is going to go on Pomerantine. That'll be the first here on Josh and the second team foul. But the blackout here for the visitors. Bingham, we got a lot of different looks for Bingham. We got some ties. We got some ski masks. Here's Tueller. Whitehead, boy, good positioning inside. He'll kick out. That three on the way, Bagley. The first Bingham field goal took almost 4 minutes, but they'll take it. Carson hitting his first, and according to stats reported, just under 25% on the year. I have to figure Copper Hill's happy to live with that, but Bagley makes them pay here early. Hymas leaving that. Ashton will take the three. Ashton Howick with the answer. The Ken Garf Honda downtown three. And the lead back to 5 here for Copper Hills. West. Back-to-back threes for Bingham. This one by Luke West. Talking about the freshman. 40% from beyond the arc this year for Luke. Oh, boy, Tueller wanted that. Tracked down by Reiser. Here's Howick. Aggressive closeout there by KJ, and he's going to pick up the foul here. Just inside of 4 to go. Whitehead going to come off the floor here for the Miners as Gage Vance, the senior, will check in. Debut for Gage here tonight. Alex Karchner also on the floor for the Miners. Pomerantine going to go to work in the paint. Little turnaround, hanging, just too strong. And rebounded there by Karchner. Miners on the run. West, pull up from 15. Wouldn't go. Tapped to Howick. Reiser showing some handles. That pass deflected. Hymas coming up with it. Tried to go up. And this last touch there by Bingham. Coach Stratman pleading his case. He thought that could have been Miner basketball. Gets a good laugh there with our official. No relationship damage done there. In the corner and stepped out. Self-inflicted wound there for Copper Hills. The turnover will give it to Bingham. Bagley trying to drive. Yep, Hymas. Boy, that's a great job by Carson setting up that lane. You see Kyson trying to stay with him. And just maybe that little slow up at the end by Bagley, and the momentum of Hymas kind of force it into that body there. That's one where if it's a made shot, you maybe don't get the call. But because it's a miss, I think easy call there for the official. The first one made there for Carson. One more here for Bagley. Two for two, we're tied up. Good response by Bingham. Bingham with a little bit of pressure here. They knew this would be coming, or excuse me, Copper Hills knew this would be coming. Able to handle it there. Pomerning looking to drive. Boy, that rim opened up for Josh as his first field goal. Excuse me, second field goal for Pomerning. Nice start for Josh tonight. Bagley, and we've got a whistle here away from the play. Going to go against Copper Hills, and this will go on Reiser, his first personal, and the fourth team foul here on Copper Hills as they're adding up quickly. Bingham continue to utilize that bench here. Looking inside, Tueller, how about the no-look pass? I didn't want to go. Offensive board here for Karchner, kicking out for the corner three. And Hymas had the rebound and going to be awarded the possession here after the Bingham foul as Tueller picking it up, his first. Pomerning. Here's Kyson. Reiser looking to drive. With contact there, and Reiser able to find that coming right back to him. Howick for three. Just off the mark. Tapped out, gathered by West, who's on the run. And the finish. Karchner with his first field goal. Tapped and turned over. Coming up the floor, Tueller settling it down, handing off. This is the sophomore Peterson, blocked away. Pomerning was there for Copper Hills. Hymas hanging, wouldn't go, and we'll get basket interference there is the grab on the net. Count the two there. Wait, did they call that offensive? They haven't added the bucket. I thought they called it on Bingham. I thought they said score it. We'll get back to you on that one. The lob inside. Taken away. Masui was there. Had a couple of Grizzlies there. They have added that bucket. So 12-10 the advantage, inside of a minute to go. Masui handing off. Hymas trying to stay with it in the paint. Lost it. As Jason Peterson coming away with it. Peterson. That paint empty right now for Bingham. Tueller, Hymas defending him. Tueller trying to drive. Patience there. Oh, set it up. That's the experience of Stockton Tueller, the junior. Great job as Hymas here will draw the contact just across the timeline. And this will be the fourth team foul on Bingham. And I think called on Luke. Yes, the first on West. With 25 seconds to go, Whitehead going to come back on the floor for Bingham. Shot clock turned off for these final seconds as Alex Karchner will come off the floor for the Miners. Reiser given space. West just stepping up to defend point guard. This is your freshman on freshman matchup as we're down to the final 10 seconds. Howick. Kick to the corner. Hymas for three. Short, tapped up. And with that, the quarter comes to an end. 8 minutes in the books. We're tied up 12 apiece. Bingham, Copper Hills. Is Copper Hills basketball brought to you by Ken Garf, only on the Rewind Sports Network.
It's time for another round of... All right, contestants, name that sound.
Lettuce.
Oh, you think that sound is lettuce?
I wish it was.
David, our resident champion from Ken Garf.
That's the intern Dale, cracking ice for a soda. Correct.
And that's why you need a Ken Garf dealership. If they listen this well, imagine how well they'll hear you.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. Copper Hills basketball on KSL Sports Rewind, presented by Ken Garf. I want to thank them for sponsoring our three-point shots. Ken Garf Honda Downtown has been a fun sponsorship to have this year here with Copper Hills basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Turned over. Hymas head on a swivel. Run of the break. Too strong. Tapped up. Won't go. Well, a couple of good looks. The first by Howick. The second by Widehour. As Bingham back up the floor. Tuller for three. Back of the rim. Offensive board. West hanging. And fouled. And so Luke West will head to the line here. Well, that's a quick free throw by Luke. There's no Karl Malone stuff here. It's ball and shoot. Is the first one a little strong there. One more here for Luke. There we go. Hits it, the lead here to Bingham. We got a scoreboard chant and a one-point game in the second quarter. And a foul here at half court. And now it's all over. You gotta love high school rivalries. Here's Widehour. Oh, good eyes. Whitehead fouls Hymas, count the bucket, and Kyson will head to the line. First personal there on Braden. And Whitehead good on the free throw, makes it 15-13. My apologies there, we hit the wrong one. 15-13 is indeed the score. Copper Hills with a 2-point lead. Tuller terminated, able to get that with Jensen. Here's KJ, squared up by Reiser, kicks out. Pull up from just inside the line, off the mark. Hymas with the board on the miss from Carson Bagley. Three. Another Ken Garf Honda downtown three for Copper Hills. Bingham couldn't get it to go, and a loose ball foul here, and this might be on Whitehead. It is. That's the second. (18-13). Again, pressure here. Copper Hills able to handle it up the floor. Howick, back of the rim. Another Bingham turnover. They've had a couple of those tonight, just in this first half alone. Masui, good help there by Tuller to take away that baseline. Miles trying to set it up and just lost it. Oh, how about the rejection? Solid closeout there by Pomerantz to get the block on the 3 attempt there by Karchner. West. Tuller here. Looking for KJ, yep. KJ there able to utilize that screen, get the edge on the defense. Yeah, that's going to be an easy one. KJ trying to draw that whistle and just a little late to get in positioning there. Easy call. As I think that'll be the second on Jensen. And he's going to have to come off the floor here. 7th team foul on Bingham. And so it's 1-1 here for the freshman Reiser. Reiser making the first point tonight for the freshman. 2 for 2. Now little Copper Hills pressure, and that one ends up being thrown away. Reiser the 3. Another Ken Garf Honda downtown 3. This from Isaiah Reiser. He's on a 5-0 run himself as it's 23-15 Copper Hills.
Hey there, cleans every inch of chrome car washer. We like your style. Are you turning the line into a parking lot while cleaning that same spot for a 3rd time? You know it. But your impressive attention to detail means you've got the freshest ride on the road. Literally and figuratively. And when it's time for the next new truck to scrub, try Ken Garf for listening skills as thorough as your scrubbing technique. Hey, we hear you.
Welcome back. Our apologies there. Sometimes you just got to do a hard cut. We're ready to go. Things to do, basketball to play. Here's Tuller trying to work on Reiser. Good take there for Bingham. And in particular, Stockton Tuller. Young man had to carry a lot of the scoring load early this season for Bingham. And that time coming out of the timeout, Bingham needing points, needing to find some rhythm. They go to the junior. I like the drive there. Here's Masui Sui. Miles looking back to the freshman. Reiser trying to keep that. Looking on the baseline as Pomerantz has it, dribbled off his foot. Hyman's able to track it down. Shot clock inside of 10 to go here. Pomerantz trying to drive, will pull up from 8. Too strong off the back of the rim. Bingham on the early leak out. Bagley working out. That 3 strong off the shot by West. Past the midway point here in our second quarter. 23-17. Here's Masui Sui. He's had good minutes tonight coming in off the bench. Trying to work on West. Just a little short on that shot. As Luke gets the clear. Now up ahead. Averett working. And foul here. You know, I thought Coach Stratman told me that we didn't expect to see Averett play tonight. And it is Averett. I didn't know if we would have maybe a jersey swap, but Coach Stratman told me just minutes before the game he did not expect Donovan to play tonight, and yet the freshman running the floor and heading to the line here. Missed the first, has one more. Missed them both. A rebound gathered by Copper Hills. Hard drive there. Oh, good defense. Pomerantz did a pretty good job of sealing that, but Karchner takes away that lane. Great job with the extension of the arm there. Working to the corner. Tuller trying baseline. Oh, the no-looker. And Averett with the bucket at the rim. Pulling this back to a 4-point difference. Here's Masui Sui. Inside. Patience there, hanging. Wouldn't get the roll. Logan thought there was contact. None coming from the officials. Up the other way and scored by Karchner, and a timeout taken is Bingham. It was an 8-point difference. Now it's 2. Timeout Grizzlies. 2:49 left here, first half, 23-21, Copper Hills. 6-0 spurt here for the Miners. As we'll see what Coach Watkins and the Grizz have coming out of that timeout. Whitehour back with Pomerantine. Josh here looking to get a step. The drive too strong. Whitehour had the board. And the foul here going to go against Bingham. Logan Whitehour now going to head to the line is Gage Vance picking up the personal. Second personal on Gage. The 8th team foul. 1-1 here. No, 2. That was on the shot. My apologies. 2 free throws here for Whitehour. Logan on the first. Bagley back on the floor. West back on the floor. And missed the second. Splits the trip. The clear by Tuller. West trying to get positioning. Help coming over. Oh, how about the play? Crafty by the sophomore Boston Lamborn. Had the underneath help. Able to bounce that off of Luke West. And Bingham able to steal the possession back, or excuse me, Copper Hills able to steal the possession back. Hymas, as he'll inbound here for Copper Hills, is Bingham the last to touch. Hymas trying to work off that Josh screen. Now Pomerantine was posted up. Kicks to Reiser. 10 on the shot clock here. Isaiah squaring up. Defended here by Karchner. Isaiah, quick step. Able to find just a little bit of space, but the shot off the front of the rim, and West on the run out here for Bingham. Luke, end to end. Wouldn't go. Offensive board by Bagley. Deflected by Pomerantine, and then a late call here is going to send Bingham to the line as Pomerantine here will pick up his second. And Bagley back to the line where he made a pair in the first quarter. Masui Sui back on the floor here for Josh. That the 7th team foul on Copper Hills. So both teams in the 1-1 here. And both free throws made. As Peterson coming back on the floor here for Bingham. Final 90 seconds of the half. Quick three from the corner was just short. And West with the rebound. Right to the teeth. Bagley. And a whistle here. Going to be called on Copper Hills, and now will be Bagley to the line. The foul called here on Masui Sui. His first. And again called on the shot here. First good for Bagley, who right now is, boy, he's just earning his letter tonight at the line. 5 of his, well, math is hard. That one rimmed out. And Copper Hills trying to keep it. Just stepped out. It will be Copper Hills basketball. Yeah, 5 of his 8 coming from the line. There you go. We just need time to process it. We're like a 1990s computer. So across the timeline there by Hymas. Oh, Hymas had the angle. We'll work it out here with Lamborn. Swung over. Masui Sui looking to drive. Hanging and hitting. Offensive. West picking up the foul. You have a body go to the floor with a dipped shoulder. You might as well start walking the other way. Done and done, am I right? I'm not wrong, in the words of some. Here's Hymas. Reiser back to Whitehour, cutting through. 9 now for Logan. Final 20 seconds here of the half. Tuller to Bagley, just inside the line. Critical make there for Carson. Copper Hills will have time. Reiser, the half-court heave, is off the stripe, and no good. 28-26, the Grizzlies with the lead in the Region 3 opener on the road. You're watching Copper Hills basketball on the Rewind Sports Network, presented by Ken Garf. Welcome back to Bingham High School. Copper Hills basketball on KSL Sports Rewind is brought to you by Ken Garf. Not only does Ken Garf hear you, they also give back. They've given 3 Ken Garf Honda Downtown threes tonight for this Copper Hills offense. It's helped the Grizzlies host the 2-point lead here at the break. It was one of the items talking with Coach Watkins before the game. He said, look, we just need to get some 3-point shooting, and they have gotten that tonight in some key moments to help separate a 2-point difference at the half. First possession is to the Grizzlies. As this is Pomeranian, had the nice first quarter, 4 points. Oh, how about the find to Kyson Hymas, count the bucket, and Hymas to the line, and the foul here on Whitehead. And so, boy, Braden has not had a lot of minutes tonight, and the fouls have certainly not helped in that cause, as Hymas at the line, just not free throw off the mark, but it's taken back by the Grizzlies. Reiser working to Kyson. Kyson looking to attack. Hanging, blocked. There's the big man, Whitehead, and then finally secured by Bagley as Bingham coming up on the break. Tuller back to Jensen. Yeah, that wouldn't go. Whitehead left, and Whitehead scores it. You can't leave the big man. First field goal tonight for Braden. Off the miscommunication. Hymas driving, help coming over. Ball movement here can create some space. Reiser looking to attack. Tuller just had the step but couldn't finish as that out. And last touched by Bingham. Back to Kyson, Pomeranian, looking to Whitehour. Logan led all scorers in that first half with 9. Was trying to get to double figures, but that just creeping off the front of the rim. Bagley working out. KJ, a little pump fake, finding Tuller for 3. Whitehour splitting traffic, wouldn't go. Pomeranian, a couple attempts. Raspberry jammed between the rim and the glass, and it will be Bingham basketball thanks to the arrow. Here's Jensen trying to back down Reiser. Too strong. Josh with the clear. Straight away, Howick. The bench thought that was going to go down. It looked online. Other end, West drawing the contact. Luke West heading to the line as Howick here picking up the first Copper Hills foul of this second half. And Luke West, the freshman, to the line, one of the better free throw shooters for this Bingham side as he makes the first. Karchner coming on the floor, and Masui Sui on the floor here for Copper Hills. Karchner for Bingham. West one more free throw to try to tie it up. And does. Trap. And they do. The trap works. Copper Hills turning it over. I'll tell you, Coach Stratman, he's had a couple of joyful moments tonight. That guy's coaching through injury tonight, just so you're all aware. He had an unfortunate instance before the game. We'll continue that later as Luke West has more important things to talk about. His second made three tonight. And Luke with 5 of the 7 second half points for the Miners. Inside, Masui Sui. Boy, great vision to find Miles right at the rim. Bingham trying to speed things up here. And count it. Bucket is good for Tueller. The foul on Hymas. And Stockton with a chance for the three-point play. Coach Stratman before the game was trying to be a good citizen, trying to help move bleachers. His finger got caught. Literally within like 5 minutes, that thing was blue. And as one who bruises, I know. He's had an ice pack on it tonight, but hey, he's coaching through it. Offensive foul. That will not count. The Copper Hills sideline, bench, fans, not fans of that call. But the only opinion that matters is the Zebras. 34-32. Our apologies. We're trying to keep synced here in the gym. Inside, West trying to get positioning. He was the last to touch it. Good defensive play there by Copper Hills as it came off the knee there of Luke. Our clock unofficial. We're just letting the game clock catch up. We got a little ahead of ourselves. Hymas. And yep, that's going to be a blocking call. Luke Hymas aggressive, and that the right call as you kind of saw the late shift there coming. And that's the right call from the official. It will be Hymas to the line here for the three-point play. And I don't even know what the score is right now. It's moving all over the place here in the gym, so I'm asking for your apologies. The gym has it 35-34 Bingham. We will match that. And now a loose ball foul on the Miners. It'll stay here with Copper Hills. Inbounded, nobody there. Hymas, boy, had to wait for that to hit the backcourt, so it wasn't a backcourt violation. Heady play there, and now a whistle here on the floor. This is going to go on Vance, and I think that might be the third on Vance. Fourth team foul on Bingham. Whitehour to Hymas. Hymas working around that screen. Masui Sui here. Things a little frantic, a little scattered there. A nice poke away. I think that was KJ. As Bingham Coming up the floor, Tueller, little shimmy. Stockton, long three. Stockton, Tueller, his first made triple tonight. Pushes the lead to 4. Reiser needing some help, able to get that to Pomerning. In the corner. Oh, Whitehour wouldn't go, but a loose ball foul here called on Bingham. And this will be on Karchner. His second. And the 15th foul there. Whitehour had the step, it wouldn't go. Tapped out, and it's Bingham basketball. Officials going to come together here to converse. That surprised a few people. I like the officials are talking here, trying to get the right perspective on it. And overturned. We didn't even need video review. Right? That's effective right there, huh? There's no calling the association in midfield. It just, hey, we're going to talk. What do we see? Call and go. Copper Hills basketball. Reiser. Here's Hymas, Kyson. Oh, good eyes underneath the Whitehour, but running out of room. And the push out there. Bingham's not going to like that call, but he's running out of real estate. I think there is contact there. I don't know how much there is. I can understand that call, but it's one that Bingham's not going to like. 6th team foul on the Miners. Copper Hills shooting the rest of the way. Masui Sui short off the window, and the clear here to Bingham. To the corner, 3. Wouldn't go. And boy, Masui Sui here's off the floor, and there's contact and the foul. Well, obviously, if there's contact, there's a foul. Bucket and the foul. As finishing through the contact there is Peterson. And we got a timeout taken by Copper Hills, as Bingham opening up their largest lead of the game, 40-34. Bingham leading Copper Hills. You're watching Grizzly basketball presented by Ken Garff Honda.
It's time for another round of All right, contestants, name that sound.
Lettuce.
Oh, you think that sound is lettuce?
I wish it was.
David, our resident champion from Ken Garff.
That's the intern Dale, cracking ice for a soda.
Correct.
And that's why you need a Ken Garff dealership. If they listen this well, imagine how well they'll hear you.
Welcome back. We appreciate your patience with us here. I know it's kind of been all over, and it's a holiday weekend. It's a Friday. We got you. 40-34, Bingham leading Copper Hills. A chance for the three-point play here for Jason Peterson, the sophomore. As Bingham's had a nice spurt here. It's been a 16-6 third quarter so far for the Miners. And an offensive board off the missed free throw. Bagley, the drive, hanging, won't go. And soaring in there was Lamborn to get the clear for Copper Hills. They need points, if nothing else, to get some offensive confidence back here for the Grizzlies. Here's Howick. Whitehour trying to work around, takes the bump. Whitehour here to the line. Coach Stratman saying, hey, that's pretty good D from his vision. It'll be 2 free throws coming up here for Logan. First one good for Logan. One more. Big free throws for Logan. Again, just to get some of that feel of the offense, seeing the ball go through the net. As Bingham's really put on a few nice offensive possessions, and there's a turnover. The traveling violation. We'll give it back to Copper Hills here. 4-point game. Whitehead back on the floor here for the Miners. Here's Lamborn. 3 from Whitehour was short. And a quick one and done there as Bagley able to secure the rebound. Carson trying to work inside to Whitehead and fouled. Braden Whitehead going to head to the line. I like the help. But coming across the wrist there on the shot. And it will be 2 free throws here for Braden Whitehead. 5th team foul on Copper Hills, just 1 to give for the Grizzlies here the rest of the way. First free throw for Braden. A lot of heat on that one. Missed it. He's got one more. Better touch there. Splitting the trip. Here's Hymas. You see that trap. And going to have a foul called here. I think on, well, Bagley, yep. Second personal on Carson. We'll head down and take free throws. And that's why, boy, you know, we haven't talked a lot about Kyson tonight. He's got 9, but look, he's got some ball handling ability. Good free throw shooter. You love to say, hey, look, I like his length. I like his confidence. As he misses the first of the 1-and-1, but that's an aspect you'll see Copper Hills utilize. And look, if you want to trap it, send him. I think Copper Hills comfortable with him taking those types of free throws. Bagley trying to drive here. Lamborn staying with him. That deflected, but found its way to Tuller. Tuller seeing that lane. Little hesitation, wouldn't go. Offensive board from the window. It's Peterson. Reiser working around in the corner. Boston across the front of the rim. Offensive board. Whitehour has it taken away. Bagley out in front. And the foul here called from behind on Hymas. The official there saying he gets part of the hand as he hits the ball. 16 foul on Copper Hills. And it's 2 free throws here for Carson Bagley. And so free throws the rest of the way for both sides. As it's an 8-point lead, Pomeranian coming on the floor here. And Averitt coming on here for Bingham. Two for two, 9-point lead. Here's that trap again, handled. Oh, over the head of Reiser. That's what you try to do, speed it up. And that pass sailing out. Peterson. That ball on the floor. And we've got dual possession here, the arrow. They'll give it back to Copper Hills. They'll be the benefactors of that certified fleet management jump ball. As we hit the final 60 seconds here of the third quarter. Reiser works out. Howick the three. Short. Bagley on the run. Has Peterson with him. Hanging too strong. Backside. Jason has it. Wanted to work out. Whitehour last to touch it. It'll stay here with the Miners. that one thrown away. Howick has it. Up too strong. But we've got a foul here. That's going to be on the initial missed shot. And so it'll be 2 free throws here. That bucket will not count. As Peterson picking up his first, and it will be Ashton Howick here to the line. Hit that 3 in the first quarter. I don't have him scoring since that point. Could have missed points as Howick makes the first one there. He's got one more. Whitehead going to come back on the floor here for Coach Stratman. And Howick on the trip, 2 for 2. Now Copper Hills with a little pressure of their own. The lob to Braden, all blocked away. How about the closeout by Pomerantine? And Coach Watkins saying, hold up, we can take the last shot here. Pomerantine with maybe the defensive play of the game. Man, what a block. 12 seconds to go. Howick. Oh, looking for Whitehour. Lull him to sleep as Logan scoring it. KJ with the heave. And just misses on the half quarter from Jensen. 45-40. Bingham leading. Fourth quarter coming up next. You're watching Copper Hills basketball on KSL Sports, presented by Ken Garf. Welcome back to Bingham High School. Start of the fourth quarter. We talked about this Bingham squad, and boy, they were a little slow out of the gate, starting to find their stride. You see that tonight. How about Copper Hills? 1 possession games for the Grizzlies. They're 3-5 this year. They've been in a lot of close battles. It's just been making the plays late. A play here, a play there, being able to close out games. They got another tight one on their hands here as we enter the final 8 minutes. The magic number coming in tonight, 55 points. Bingham winning record when they score 55. Copper Hills when they allow less than 55, 4-1. 55 the magic number here tonight. Whitehead working out. This is West. He'll pull up from 15. Luke, yep. It's a little home rim there. You have the feel, and the freshman in double-digit scoring tonight. He's got unofficially 11. Here's Ashton Howick. Double team coming over on Whitehour. He'll outlet it. Reiser the 3. Splash, a Ken Garf Honda downtown 3 from Isaiah Reiser. His second of the night. Pull up. And we got the freshman going to battle. We told you it had that potential to be freshman v. freshman. The last 30 seconds has been just that. I'm just waiting for the he's a senior chant. Can I get a he's a senior chant? One of these nights it's going to happen. Here's Hymas. He'll work with Whitehour. Logan. Good defense there by Vance as this last touched by Bingham. We got a whistle here. We're good. Whitehour trying to work baseline. Whitehead coming over on the help. Boy, tough angle shot. Pomerantine gets it back too strong. Going up again, and it's blocked, and a foul. Oh, boy. Not going to win any South Jordan elections with that kind of a call. I know it's not election season, but it's going to be 2 free throws here for Whitehour. That's one that Coach Stratman, he is pleading his case. Again, it's not going to work out in his favor. As Whitehour makes the first, he's got one more here. And let me stress, I do not have near the same angle as the officials, so I like to give them benefit. Coach Stratman, I think, has a closer angle than I do. It was hard from this angle to see that, but I'm kind of blocked from it. So I'll give credit to the official. He was not shy in making that call. Felt very confident in it. as Whitehour makes them both, and it's back to a 4-point difference. Tueller, boy, a lot of space here for Stockton, and you get that little shove there. Yeah, with how we're seeing it tighten up, you're going to see that for these next 6.5 minutes. Tueller going to head to the line here. It'll be 1-1, as that's the 7th team foul on the Grizz. You know what we need? We need the Copper Hills Grizzly mascot to walk around saying, I'm the Grizz, I'm the Grizz. Little show reference for those of us in the 40s and above. As the first free throw there for Tueller. Name that show, by the way. A 1 for 1. And Tueller's 2 for 2. Bingham continuing to bring those double teams. Hymas gives to Reiser. Good handoff to Josh. Boy, they do great ball movement there, but the turnover inside, and they give it back. Boy, Boston Lamborn, I'll tell you, this kid is 110% heart. Like, he runs, he hustles, he makes tough plays. Reiser. Oh, trying to thread a pass, and Whitehead with the rejection. No soup for you. As up come the Miners. That missed everything. Backside, KJ trying to go for the steal. Up comes Isaiah. Boy, that's a quick three. Tough one. Just short. Tapped out. Whitehour trying to get back on it. Ball's on the floor. And we've got a kick ball here. The arrow. Oh. The intentional kick is what the call was. It'll go to Bingham. Vance working back here with Bagley. Tueller playing with that screen. Just able to keep it. Double dribble. Yep. Official is on it. Copper Hills basketball. Isaiah Reiser with the only second half three for Copper Hills. We talked about they don't need a ton of them. They just need timely ones. They could probably need one, maybe two more here to close this one out if they want to get a win. Who's going to be the guy that's able to hit those critical, timely threes? Tough drive, Whitehour off the glass. Continues a nice offensive night for Logan Whitehour. And now we've got a whistles and a timeout taken by Bingham. Timeout Miners. They'll have it when we come back. Welcome back here, Bingham High School. Bingham will have it, 4-point difference. It was a 19-12 third quarter advantage for Bingham. Got the lead to 9. That's been their largest of the game. Copper Hills has had response. Do they have enough to get over that hump and retake the lead here and get a closeout in their Region 3 opener? West. Luke West pulls the three. Too strong. And Hymas has the board. And Luke West the last to touch it. It will go to Copper Hills. They can cut it to a one-possession difference. Reiser terminating, finding Kyson. No, rejected by Peterson. Boy, I've been impressed with the minutes tonight of Jason Peterson. He's made some really nice plays. Kicked out. The drive hanging. Hymas with a little note of his own. It'll stay here with Bingham. Whitehead back on the floor. Tueller back on the floor. Braden looking to Luke. Too strong. Tapped over to Hymas. Kyson handing off. Here's Reiser. Isaiah into the paint. Oh, a handoff. Hey, if Whitehead's going to come up and help, they've brought a lot of help. You can sneak that player behind. Nice finish at the rim. It's a 2-point difference. Ooh, Whitehour was going for that steal, and it allows the drive there by KJ. Found the soft spot and hits it. Second field goal tonight for Jensen, unofficially, of course. Whitehour terminating, needing some help. Lamborn coming over, works it back. Off the window, and scored again. Whitehour continues his big night. Reiser hit the three. All other fourth quarter points have come from Logan Whitehour unofficially. 2 to go here in the fourth. Whitehead in the paint. Hanging, wouldn't go. And Pomerantz with the board. Coach Watkins said, we're going to try something tonight on Whitehead. If it doesn't work, we'll switch it. It's worked. Pomerantz has not been afraid to go toe-to-toe with the big man from Bingham. Here's Reiser. Isaiah. He'll back it out. 12 on the shot clock. Trying to feed that back to Kyson. Josh still with it. Inside of 10 on the shot clock. Lamborn with it. Gotta hurry. 5 on the shot clock. Whitehour doesn't see it. Now he does. Turnaround three. That was deflected. It's short. And the Bingham defense gets the stop. And Howick gonna come on the floor. Lamborn going to come off. That's one. He's in the corner. Boy, you'd love to see the young man have confidence and shoot it. That's what Coach Watkins is saying. You had to look. Take the shot. Opportunity for him to learn. Again, just a sophomore. As Howick back on the floor as we approach the final 60 seconds. Here's Luke West. Little step back. Shooting or giving over to Tueller. That three won't go. And the rebound is to Copper Hills. 55. I feel a little bit like Vicky Valancourt. You just call what's going to happen. That three would have been great for Copper Hills, but it won't count. Timeout, Copper Hills. And we'll see what Coach Watkins has for the Grizz. We'll step aside. You're watching Copper Hills basketball on KSL Sports Rewind, presented by Ken Garf.
Hey there, cleans every inch of chrome car washer. We like your style. Are you turning the line into a parking lot while cleaning that same spot for a third time? You know it. But your impressive attention to detail means you've got the freshest ride on the road. Literally and figuratively. And when it's time for the next new truck to scrub, try Ken Garf for listening skills as thorough as your scrubbing technique. Hey, we hear you.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
What a ball game we've had tonight. Each team has had 8-9 point lead. Both have come back. Copper Hills with a chance to tie or take the lead. Here's Pomerantine. Hymas going right at Whitehead, and we're tied. And count it! Oh, they call the foul on Whitehead. The bucket will count, and Hymas with a chance to give the lead to Copper Hills. No pressure here, huh? And it's too strong and an offensive board. Whitehour rimmed out. Whitehead secures for Bingham. 6-second differential. Shot clock to game clock. Whitehead trying to establish positioning. Will take a timeout first. Timeout Bingham. They'll have 22 on the shot clock, 28 on the game clock when we come back. Bingham basketball, 28 seconds left. 2 timeouts left for Bingham. Did not see a count for Copper Hills. Tueller, the switch, working back to West. 20 seconds to go. Shot clock down to 10. Tueller trying to drive, help coming over. Shot clock down to 3. Got to get it up. And they do not. Shot clock violation. The Copper Hills defense makes its biggest stand of the game. And I think they might put some more time on here. I think it's got to be at least 6. Because it looked like a 6, and indeed, 6.6 what they put on the clock. Great job by the crew. You had a timeout to identify what the difference should be. And with a shot clock violation, they go right to it. Tip of the cap to the officials here. And a timeout taken here by Copper Hills. They'll have 6 seconds to win their Region 3 opener. We'll have it for you when we come back.
It's time for another round of... All right, contestants, name that sound.
Lettuce.
Oh, you think that sound is lettuce?
I wish it was.
David, our resident champion from Ken Garf.
That's the intern Dale, cracking ice for a soda.
Correct.
And that's why you need a Ken Garf dealership. If they listen this well, imagine how well they'll hear you.
Welcome back. We really want to thank UCCU for their sponsorship. I think even they're okay with a hard cutout there with the finish we got coming up. 6.6 left. Copper Hill's going to have the length of the floor to go with a chance to win it. We talked about 3 and 5 in one possession games. They've known we just got to find ways to make plays late. Copper Hills, here's your chance. Inbounded to Reiser. Reiser handing off. Whitehour for the win. Oh, off the back of the rim, and we head to overtime. Copper Hills and Bingham. Overtime coming up next. Start of overtime, 53-53. We want to thank Certified Fleet Management for their sponsorships of jump balls here for Copper Hills basketball. Usually, they only get 1 a game. Hey, they get extra tonight. So our overtime jump ball will be presented by Certified Fleet Management. I want to thank they and Ken Garf for all their sponsorship of Copper Hills basketball here on KSL Sports Rewind. 4 minutes on the clock. This is where fouls can come into play. It's double bonus. Copper Hills shooting double bonus the rest of the way. Bingham still in a 1-and-1. 17 fouls for the Grizz. Whitehead will tip it off here for Bingham. Pomerantine for Copper Hills. But Braden's got to be careful. He's right. I think he's got 4. I know he has at least 3. I think he has 4. As this tipped back and controlled by the Miners. Here's KJ. Just 4 points unofficially tonight. Tueller looking to drive, handing off. Whitehead floats it up off the back of the rim. Hymas has it. Boy, a great look. Just too strong. Too strong off the back of the rim. And both teams have had those aplenty tonight. Pomerantine, Reiser left open. Off the back of the rim, and Whitehead with the important clear for Bingham. Coach Stratman saying, get it up. Trying to get tempo back here for the Miners. Luke West had a step. Thought otherwise. Tuller trying to work baseline, hanging it off to Braden. Braden waiting for things to clear. That might have been deflected by Josh. It looked like it came out very vertical off the tips there of Whitehead. Again, Josh has been great tonight in the paint against Braden. Reiser hanging. Copper Hills taking that lead back as Reiser unofficially in double digits now. Blocked away by Hymas. Kept by KJ over the outstretched hands of Pomerantine. Whitehead with the offensive board. Works to the corner. Now West. Pull up from 17 off the. No! Luke West able to hit it. I thought that was just slightly askew. But Luke West, the freshman, with a better feel than I, he's got 15. Hymas terminates. Here's Widehour trying to work inside. Yep. KJ tried to outlet it and deflected there by Hymas. Timeout Bingham. We're going to step aside because it's a full. We'll be back. You're watching Copper Hills basketball presented by Ken Garf.
Hey there, cleans every inch of chrome car washer. We like your style. Are you turning the line into a parking lot while cleaning that same spot for a third time? You know it. But your impressive attention to detail means you've got the freshest ride on the road. Literally and figuratively. And when it's time for the next new truck to scrub, try Ken Garf for listening skills as thorough as your scrubbing technique. Hey, we hear you.
Welcome back. Boy, couldn't ask for more in our Region 3 opener. And just so you know, folks, we've got every Copper Hills game right here on KSL Sports Rewind presented by Ken Garf. And this is what every Region 3 game is going to be like. I was talking with both coaches before, and they talked about the parity in this region. I'm telling you, there's going to be no blowouts in Region 3. The top of this region, whether it's Riverton, Copper Hills, Bingham, Harriman, it is a very, very good region. A lot of great basketball coming up as all these teams jockeying, trying to improve their RPI for that state tournament. And by the way, we'll have the whole state tournament once it hits the D Event Center right here for you on KSL Sports Rewind. Inbound to Whitehead. Braden working the paint. Trying to take Pomerantine deep into the blocks. And again, just off the mark on that shot. Josh cannot speak to how good he has been tonight in the paint. 90 seconds left here in our first overtime. Widehour fouled here. Okay, the bench wanted it to count, and I had a double take to see if they were going to count that. I was also interested if there was an NIL deal here for State Farm, but nay, it's 2 free throws at the line, and it'll be Logan Widehour here on the take. Chance to push this to a 2-possession game. Again, double bonus here for the Grizz. I've got Logan Widehour above 20 tonight. Big night for Logan. And his scoring has improved really. This fourth quarter, he's been the guy. 2 for 2 at the line. It's a 4-point difference. Here's West. West having some space. Tried to hand it over to Whitehead, and he couldn't handle it. Turned over. Approaching 1 minute to go. 2-possession game. Copper Hills, boy, how big would a bucket be here? Reiser, the drive. He'll work out. Plenty of time here. No need to rush. There's 16 left here on the shot clock. Here's Pomerantine. Shot clock down to 7. We got a timeout being taken here by Copper Hills. 7 on the shot clock. And it'll be a full timeout. We'll come back as Copper Hills trying to start region 1-0. 42 seconds to go. Copper Hills basketball. Well, they say he touched that. Boy, you got to hurry. 2 on the shot clock. Reiser puts it up. Won't go. Tapped out. Gathered by Bingham. West trying to drive. Oh, and a foul here. Boy, Hymas came over on the block. I think they're going to say with the body there's contact there. Indeed, that is the call. So Bingham here heading to the line. Luke West as Hymas picking up what I think I heard his 4th foul. Yes, on the shot. 2 free throws here for Luke West. And Luke rattles in the first. West has one more here. Two for 2. Reiser, Bingham trying to frantically get those double teams, and a foul called here near half court will send Whitehour to the line. He's got 2 coming up here as the foul called there on Tuller. Whitehour made a pair here in overtime. He's got 2 more here, trying to keep that 2-possession separation. First free throw, good. Makes them both. 4-point difference. Tuller trying to drive. We've got whistles instead. Oh, we've got a clock issue. They just stopped it. I think when they said the clock didn't start, I've got 15 left. In case someone wants to call the officials, just let them know. But the clock right now says 18. Yeah, so that is indeed the case. The clock didn't start. So we'll see how much time they put on here. They're going to go 16. 16.5 on the clock here. Inbounded. West looking to drive. Kicks out. Tuller for 3. No, and Pomerantz with the board, and maybe the sealant for Copper Hills as Josh Pomerantz. We were talking during the break what a great job he has done tonight in the paint, playing in a role that he has not had to play a lot. But boy, he has been up to the task, and a critical rebound there that maybe puts the game away, and a chance here to get, look, he has not had a huge offensive night tonight. 4 points for Josh. A chance to put a couple more on. But boy, his defensive impact tonight, tangible. One more here for Pomerantz. Missed it. Rebounded by Bingham. Last-ditch effort. West will put it up. Off the glass. They do get it. I thought they had a timeout. Yeah, they do have a timeout. That 3 counted, and I heard the whistle before the horn went off. So it should be 62-60, and we'll see how much time they put on the clock here. Now remember, we were at Grantsville just a week or 2 ago. There's 0.4 seconds left, and Grantsville almost got a look. You just don't know. The timeout is granted. They're going to put 1.8 on the clock here. And so in this case, you're fouling immediately. You got to make free throws if you're Copper Hills. And we'll see how creative they want to get off the inbound. Let's recap the situation we were in a week ago, shall we? 65-64, 1 point game, Ridgeline lead on the road at Grantsville. There's 0.5 seconds left. And look, they tried to lob this thing down the floor. There's miscommunication. They had to make a play to keep that ball in bounds as it's drifting out. It never touched out of bounds. Had to leap, catch, and kind of throw in to get those final 4 tenths off. It was that close from Grantsville having the ball under the basket with 0.5 and a shot to take the win. So you just never know. Anyway, 1.8, more than enough time, even for a heave. And remember, at the end of the half, I think it was the heave, or maybe it was the end of the third. It was the heave by, was it West? Or it might have been KJ. It was KJ, the heave that just glass rim and off. So they got ability to do it, but you don't have time to waste. Got to foul immediately. And hey, if you get a 5-second count, that's all the better if you're the Miners. Copper Hills, we talk about making plays late. It's as late as you can get. Overtime, 1.8 left. Copper Hills, they do the heave. Touched, and that will do it. Played beautifully. Copper Hills expires the clock. 62-60. They start region play 1-0. This thing could have gone the other direction. It was a 9-point deficit in the third quarter for the Grizzlies. They work it back, they get to overtime, and they get the win over their region rival, the Bingham Miners. Our player of the game tonight, players. Josh Pomeranian on defense, and of course Logan Whitehour on offense, well above his average. I have him unofficially with 27. It's in the ballpark. Big night for Logan Whitehour. If he did score 27, 14 of those in the fourth and overtime as Whitehour helps push Copper Hills past Bingham 62-60. For Vince Francis, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us here for Copper Hills basketball on KSL Sports Rewind, presented by Ken Garf. We will have you Tuesday, folks, as Copper Hills heads home to take on the Harriman Mustangs. You'll catch that game right here on KSLSports.com. Thanks for joining us. Good night, and we'll see you next week on KSLSports.com.